Hello my loves, welcome back to Live Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading where we're going to be revealing urgent messages from your twin flame or soulmate to you. So we're asking the question of spirit, what is it that your beloved would like you to know about their thoughts, about their feelings for you? And especially important, what would they like to do about this relationship, this connection moving forward? What actions do they truly want to take towards you and your love? So if you are new to this channel, my name is Dr. V, and I'm so excited to have you here. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join this incredible Live Tarot community, because I know that if you felt guided to this channel, you may be going through a difficult time right now. You may be seeking to unite or reunite with that special person in your life. I know that you're probably also looking for answers, for clarity as to why things have happened the way they have, or why your person may be acting in a particular way. So that's exactly what these readings are for, to give you answers, to give you clarity, and to give you confidence so that you can move forward in a powerful way, and so that you can make incredible decisions for yourself as you do that. So the other thing that we also do is affirmation of the day. This is something that everybody in the community participates in, because we do believe in keeping our vibration high, living our best life so that we are attracting not just the love that we want, but also the success, the abundance, and the joy that really makes this life journey beautiful. So today's affirmation of the day, which I would like for you to write in the comment box below, as well as put in your vibration and live every day, is challenges only make me stronger. Because of course, I know it has been a very challenging time right now in the world and in our individual lives. So this is why I want us to really access that inner lion within us, that inner tiger, right? That strength that we all have to overcome any difficulty that you are going through at this time. So remember to write that. Challenges only make me stronger. And of course, include that with the comment that you would like to leave on what you thought of your reading today. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be flipping this camera around, and I'm going to be giving you your card choices. They're right there waiting for you. So I want you now to sit back, to relax, to get cozy, and to enjoy. Okay, my loves, so here are your choices. I've added some crystals here to help you make your choice. As I always say, make sure that you are gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you and your situation. So you can pick pile number 1, 2, 3, or you can pick all of them and just take the messages that work for you. So for pile number 1, your choice is the green crystal. For pile number 2, it is the orange crystal. And for pile number 3, it is the reddish brown crystal. So I'll give you a few moments of silence here if you would like to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. All right, wonderful. We're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1 here. Okay, my beautiful group 1 who chose the green crystal. Here is your reading where we are going to be looking at what is it that your twin flame, your soulmate wishes that you knew. What are some urgent messages that they have for you, that they would like for you to know from their deepest heart, from their higher self? We're also going to be looking at what would they like to do next? What could their future actions be here towards you and your connection? I'm also going to pull some more clarifiers as we move forward in the reading. And what we'll also do here is to end with some guidance from Spirit, right? Final guidance from Spirit. So let's take a look here. So starting off with your tarot, we have the Eight of Fire, or the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords. And we have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. So what I'm feeling here, first of all, is that there is a lot of dreamy flowing energy here between the two of you. I'm feeling that one of the things that your love wants you to know is that this connection, this love, really made them feel like their heart was opening up. I feel that your person has definitely struggled in their life with opening up their heart. As in, it hasn't been very easy for them in relationships. And I'm feeling not just romantic relationships here, but I feel with all relationships, whether it's been friendships in their life, whether it's been family relationships. I just feel that for some reason, your person has had a little bit of a stunted kind of growth when it comes to opening up their heart, opening up their emotions to people. I feel like this is something that they struggle with. I also feel that this is something that they aren't very quick to be able to do. So that is why I'm feeling that this connection, this relationship, may have started off very slowly for both of you. It's like, I feel like you guys really had to take some baby steps towards each other. And there is definitely, for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but I do feel that for some of you, there is also a mirroring going on here where I feel like, you, wonderful, beautiful thing watching this video, I feel like you may have also been the same way, as in you may have recognized this tendency in each other, as in you may both have come from some sort of a childhood or upbringing that may have been a little bit more difficult, as in that may have put you in the position of needing to guard your heart, of needing to guard your energy and guard your emotions more than you would want to. I feel like, for some of you, again, there's this kind of mirroring energy of, hey, I've had a difficult time. I've had a difficult childhood. Isn't it interesting? You're getting this cribs energy. So it's like, ever since I was little, I have struggled with opening up my emotions. Maybe you guys came from some sort of a background or a childhood where maybe emotions weren't valued, in the sense that maybe your parents or the people that raised you or your family situation was more like, it's better to hide your emotions, or it's like awkward to talk about your emotions. It's embarrassing to talk about your emotions. It's better not to say anything. It's better to kind of keep up a front of everything's okay, everything's fine. We don't need to go deep into that. It's almost like you may have felt that emotions were something to be embarrassed about, or emotions were something to hide in a certain way. And so it's more important to be strong. It's more important to show that, you don't get carried away by your emotions. So I feel that your love, especially if you're not mirroring them in that way, because you may be somebody who is more open with your emotions, but I feel like they really want you to know that they have never felt safe. They have never felt completely safe opening up their heart, opening up their emotions and how they truly feel. That is why this connection with this 8 of fire in reverse did not start off fast. This was slow going, okay? Right? Look at this. It is safe for you to love plus 8 of fire in reverse. Like, this is all about the energy of somebody who really needs to take their time to move forward. So I do feel that your love, it's not that they didn't fall in love with you. It's not that they didn't feel these deep emotions, because they did. But I feel that the reason why they were even slower than they normally are, and what they want you to know is that they were even more slow than they normally would be because they felt such deep emotion for you. So it's like they want you to know that because you moved something in them so deeply that they were not used to. Because I do believe that your love has had other relationships in the past, but those relationships never kind of stirred their desires, never stirred their passions as deeply as this relationship has. And that's another reason why you're getting this 8 of fire in reverse, as in you stirred a very deep passion, a very deep intimacy, a very deep sense of like this fire within them that they're not used to and they never felt safe with. That's why I feel like this person has always kind of kept their emotions in a more of a guarded state, and they've never really felt comfortable feeling those deeper emotions. They've kind of always run away from feeling those deeper emotions. And so something in their connection with you stirred all of that up. And I do feel this is where it's a very interesting energy coming through from your person with this dragon's lair. I do feel that, and again, see, isn't this interesting with dragons? It's like, what do you think first in terms of the mythology of dragons? It's fire, right? They breathe fire. Isn't this amazing? They breathe fire. They're big, you know, as in like they tend to hide behind some sort of anger. You know, dragons, you also see kind of almost like these, like, you know, they have that bit of like angry creature, you know, they're easily stirred up. They're easily kind of riled up, right? And then they lash out. Right? And then they have this lair, the dragon's lair. It's almost like this, like, you know, they keep themselves hidden. They keep themselves away. And it's almost like I feel that when they fell in love with you, when you guys came together, it's almost like you went into this dragon's lair. I feel that for some amount of time, your person was also isolated. They kept themselves isolated from true love. They kept themselves isolated from true passion because they were too afraid to open themselves up to that passion. They were too afraid to open themselves up to that deep energy. But it's like you literally went into that dragon's lair and you brought that out in them. You made it easier for them to open up that energy. But I do feel that it was very stressful for them because, see, with this Queen of Cups along with this Nine of Air, it's like opening their emotions to you, opening up their heart to you, they want you to know, was very difficult. It put them in this Nine of Air energy as well, which is the energy of being overwhelmed. I feel like their emotions for you became very overwhelming because it's kind of like it opened up the floodgates. I feel like, again, this dragon's lair, it's like hiding behind these big walls, you know, keeping yourself away, like hiding behind these big doors. And it's like when somebody comes in, it is scary for you. So I feel like they were extremely afraid and overwhelmed by the emotions that you stirred up in them. And that's something that they want you to know. You opened up this Queen of Cups energy for them, as in you took them to emotional places that they have never been to before. You inspired that in them. But unfortunately, the fallout from that was that it really did overwhelm them. It put them in an energy that they weren't ready for yet and they weren't used to. So they may have, gone into some form of struggle or separation with you or step back from you because of this, right? It's like, there was something in them that wanted to finally begin now, take your first step. This love that they felt for you, this passion that you stirred in them made them want to finally take that first step towards real love, to opening up, to passion, to purpose, to real connection. I don't think that they've ever felt such a deep and real connection before, because see, with the sovereignty card, it's like they want you to know that they had been alone and on their own for so long that they had become very independent. Okay, sovereignty is the energy of being extremely independent, feeling like you don't want to rely upon anybody else, feeling like you don't need to open up yourself, your heart and your emotions to anybody. You're very guarded, you're very much in that dragon's lair energy, right? It's like you have kept yourself behind this protective fortress. You have created this dragon's lair around you. But what it really is doing is that it is covering up the true passion, the true fire that you really have in your heart, right? It's so beautiful, this energy of like, that fiery dragon and that, 8 of fire in reverse. It's like you're wanting to slow down that deep passion that you feel, hide behind that independence. So it's like, it's like them wanting to hide the passion that they feel because they feel so much of it, and they don't know how to manage that passion. So Spirit, can you please tell us, actually, before I go into what they want to do next, let's get their specific messages to you. Okay, so these are their urgent messages from what has happened because of this, because of what's gone on in this energy. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? And my heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. So this is definitely the energy of somebody who has maybe stepped back from this connection because it was too much for them. They were so used to this kind of being on their own, being a little bit isolated. This love brought out a lot of that overwhelm. It kind of took them into an emotionally overwhelming place because they felt such deep love and passion for you. And see, bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So it's almost like they are waiting to see where this can go. They're kind of on that precipice of change. They're waiting for some sort of a sign, some sort of an indication that it is time to move forward, right? And so now it's like if you have been in some form of separation for some time, their heart is with you, right? Their heart has not left this connection. They still dream about you. They still think about you. Their heart keeps coming back, even though they were so, like, their fear made them step back from this. And now it's like they're wondering where you are. They want to know what is it that you are thinking and feeling about them. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what could they possibly be wanting to do next? What actions do they want to take towards you next? Oh, look at that. What actions does your twin flame soulmate love want to take towards you next? Spirit, can you please tell us what actions all right, so here's the thing. They want a fresh start with you. Okay, they are waiting for some sort of a sign. They're also wanting to know where you stand, how you feel about this. See, new opportunity, release the past, this is your second chance. Okay, so they want a second chance because, see, in this time that they have stepped away, they have been learning some big lessons. Okay, knowledge, understanding. Look for the lesson in this situation. And what's interesting here about this official person, I feel very much this has to do with them understanding now, having learned this important lesson that, you know what, you can't just always do it on your own. You know, life on your own can be good, but life with the person that you truly love can be absolutely great. And so I feel that what they're understanding here now, through the lessons that they're learning, through the separation from you, and through this struggle that you two may be going through at this time, is that they're understanding that, you know what, they have spent a certain amount of time in their independence. Okay, they've built up their life. They have, you know, gotten to a place where they could be extremely successful, extremely content. They may be doing very well in life, but they are now realizing that it's not good enough. Like, there is more to life than their own independence, than their own feeling important, than the money that they've earned, the status that they've earned, the place that they may have right now in life. They may be feeling really good about all those things in their material world, but they have now realized that they would rather share that with you, as in they want to share that with you, the person that they love. They don't want to just live their life alone, feeling good about themselves, or feeling important, or feeling wealthy, or feeling influential, or feeling like, you know, they are something. It's not just about their ego gratification anymore. It's also about opening up their heart to love, knowing that they can have something incredible here and have a much fuller life than just the life of focusing on themselves, right? Than just the life or the satisfaction that they get from their independence, that there's more to life than that. They can have this beautiful start with you. They can share everything they have, whether it's wealth, whether it's well-being, whether it's status, you know, whatever they have, they can share this and they can grow more, and they can grow with you. So that is what they want to do next. They want to take a step towards you. They want to come towards you. But like I said, it is a slower energy, right? You know, it's going to take them time in terms of the baby steps that they need to take. But I do feel that they are very much wanting to take those steps. So better that they take those steps and feel secure and move forward slowly, so that it is a permanent relationship. It's not something that they, you know, maybe come forward to you fast, but then they get scared again, or something happens again, and then they rush back again. So you want that slow, steady forward movement, and that's what they want you to know, is that's what they want with you. Slow, steady forward movement. So Spirit, can you please give us some final advice here as we move forward? Go for it. I love this. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. So go for it. Go for everything you want in your life right now. Beautiful. So please do let me know what you thought of this reading. If you haven't already, please do make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created especially for all of you who are on this journey. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, group number 2, those of you who chose the orange crystal, here is your reading. Going in deep on urgent messages from your twin flame or soulmate. What do they wish so much that you knew about how they really think and feel about you, about this connection? We're also going to look at specific messages from them. We're also going to take a look at what they would like to do next, what kind of actions they would like to take towards you and this connection. And then we're going to end with advice from Spirit. What does Spirit have to say about this? Okay, let's take a look here. So for your tarot, we have the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Fire here, which is the Seven of Wands. And we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. So we have two sevens here, which tells us that there is definitely a lot of resistance here. And it's interesting because what I'm feeling as this overall energy is that there's this push and pull going on here. So it's like, on the one hand, your person wants you to know that they are so incredibly drawn to you. And then at the same time, it's like they try to push the love, the connection away. And that is partly what is the main problem here. It's like this constant push and pull. And what's happened here is that because of this kind of energy, it's like this is why the two of you have struggled to get into the flow. You know how when you fall in love, when you meet and fall in love and you realize, you feel that there is a very deep connection between the two of you? I think one of the things that people love the most when this happens is that they feel a sense of flow. And I do believe that this is something that the human spirit really craves. I feel like as human beings, as sentient beings, as in the fact that we have the ability to think, to feel, to communicate, to verbalize our feelings. It is a very unique ability on this planet in the sense that, right, that is what makes human beings different from animals, right? We can talk, we can communicate, we can feel the energy, the vibration. We can think, we can analyze and process. But one of the things that we truly love, and this is why so many of us are true romantics at heart, right? True romantics. Why do you think we love Disney movies and romance stories and romance novels and stories about falling in love and our happy endings, right? All of the mythology that surrounds the concept of romantic love. And I feel like part of that is loving the feeling of being in flow, in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. And when we fall in love, when we meet that special person, whether it's our twin flame, whether it's our soulmate, the labels really don't matter. All that matters is that connection, that love that we feel in our hearts. It's like we want to come home. We want to feel like we are in flow, in ease, and truly enjoying that other person. And so I feel very much, both from you and from your beloved, that they wanted to feel this. And for some time when you did meet and you were getting to know each other and you were connecting at a deeper and deeper level, they want you to know that they did feel very much in flow with you and that they felt this ease and flow with you in a way that they have never felt with other people. Okay, so this was something new for them. This was kind of a beautiful new surprise that came along with a lot of passion. So another thing that they really want you to know is that they felt a lot of passion for you and with you. You stirred things in them. You brought out things in them. But I feel like some of the things that you brought out were also things that were difficult for them. See, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So as they got to know you, as they got closer to you, they did feel this. But I also feel that there was something here in their energy, okay, in their energy, that was also something that they were in denial about, something that they may have been secretive about, some sort of truth that they didn't want to confront with this Seven of Air, Seven of Swords energy. And for some of you, and this is again not for all of you, but for some of you, this had to do with a karmic situation as well. So I feel that there was some sort of a karmic issue here. For some of you, a karmic situation where somebody was not being honest with themselves and with you, because we're getting a two-faced deception energy here. And when that comes with this Seven of Air, for some of you, it can definitely be an energy of somebody who is not emotionally available. Somebody who made you feel like they love you very much and they want to be with you, but when it came to the truth, the reality of it was that they were not available to be with you. They had either already committed to somebody else, they were in another commitment, or they were in that middle zone, kind of like the dead zone, you know, where it's like you are committed to somebody else, but you are deeply unhappy. You are deeply dissatisfied. You want to get out of that commitment, but you're not feeling the motivation to do so, because unfortunately so many human beings, they would rather stay stuck in the short term and not deal with whatever short-term pain is necessary in order to have happiness in the long term. So this is another message I feel, unfortunately, coming from your person, is that it's like they were in this energy of being too afraid of short-term pain, whatever is the short-term consequence of being honest with you. So whatever they were hiding from you, whatever they were hiding from themselves, whatever was the way in which they weren't being honest with you or with themselves, it was because there was a part of them that was cowardly, that was a coward. They were too afraid of the fallout. They're too afraid of the pain that it would cause. But what they weren't looking at is the long-term gain. It's like, okay, fine. If I can come clean with this energy, if I can be honest with you and with myself and let you know what is truly going on, yes, it may cause a lot of pain in the short term. It may cause some sort of strife. It may cause discussions or even fights, but at least the air would be cleared. At least I could come from integrity towards you. I could be honest. I could be authentic. Whatever these issues are that I am keeping from you, once they're out in the open, we can deal with them together. We can find the solution. We can move forward. But I feel like that's where they, for some reason, were stuck. Again, they didn't have the guts to deal with the pain of that situation. They weren't able to see the bigger picture. And for some of them, again, not for all of them, they may have also had the wrong influence. There may have been another person, this third party influence. And like I always say, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. A third party influence can be anybody in their life who is not a good influence on them, who doesn't have their best interest at heart, and who may have vested interests, some sort of selfishness for, you know, to keep them away from you, either because they disapprove of the situation or they don't like the attention your person is giving you. They want the attention for themselves. For some of you, it's also an issue about attention, care, and money. I feel like, again, for some of you, not for all of you, there is some sort of financial situation. Your person is obligated to take care of a third party here in one way or the other. And that third party is afraid that if they are with you, then they won't get the money, the care, whatever it is that they want from your person, they won't get it from that person. And so that was also coming through here with this two-sided, two-faced person. That was also an issue. So I feel that whatever happened here with this Seven of Swords energy, the Seven of Air energy, it's like they weren't able to come clean to you. Okay, they weren't able to be honest with you. So whatever happened where you guys were in that flow where you were feeling amazing together, I feel like this 7 of air got you out of that flow, right? But the passion, the love, the connection is still there. But what happened is that it was overshadowed by this energy, okay? Overshadowed by whatever was going on here from the situation of somebody either not being available or not being honest. Now, for some of you, I'm also feeling that with the 7 of air, it may not be a third party. For those of you where the situation is not a third party, I feel what the situation is that they're emotionally unavailable. As in, they got to a certain point where they started hitting a wall. They started putting up walls. Okay, the 7 of Wands energy is the energy of that, getting defensive, putting up walls, not wanting to share who you really are, getting to the point where you feel that you are emotionally unavailable. You can't open up. You can't take action. You can't move forward. So I am feeling that there is something here where it's like your person, they were in their ego. They got to a point where the ego became more important than anything else. They wanted you to acknowledge something in them. They wanted you to be able to kind of give way to them in some way. They wanted some sort of a recognition from you of their own kind of superiority or control. I do feel that for some of you, your person does have some sort of control issues, as in they like to be in control. They like to be looked up to. They liked their ego to be stroked, right? They want recognition, and at some point they feel like you were not stroking their ego enough. Okay, so that's for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but there was definitely something there about them not able to not getting enough attention from you. They wanted more attention, more I don't want to say flattery, but like they wanted you to look up to them more. They wanted to feel like you really respected them. But I'm also feeling that they weren't giving you that equal respect in return. It's like if you want somebody to look up to you, if you want somebody to admire and respect you, then you need to give that back, right? But they weren't giving that back to you. That's one of the issues that is definitely coming up here. And so I do feel that whatever actions they took here, they weren't equal. They weren't reciprocal. And so you started feeling that, why are they not taking the same kind of action towards me that I am taking towards them? Why is this person, my love, my twin flame, my soulmate, I mean, we love each other. We have tremendous passion. We have tremendous energy. We have tremendous connection. Why is it that they are not taking the same kind of action that I am taking? And this is what they want you to know, is that because, they had this issue with their kind of egos and their pride getting in the way of them wanting more attention, wanting more recognition, wanting their ego stroked, they did not take as much action towards you as they should have. And they're regretting that. They're regretting that they stood too hard in this 7 of fire energy. Okay, they were a bit too defensive with you. They didn't see that you had their best interest at heart. They didn't see that you had their back. I feel like they missed this. And one of the things that they want you to know is that they deeply regret the fact that they didn't see how much you had their back, how much you actually felt for them. They underestimated your love. That's one of the key elements here. They totally underestimated you. I think that's one of their most urgent messages that they have for you, is that they deeply regret underestimating your love, your importance, and what you actually brought to their life. Because see, again, I feel like there's this energy, this really powerful energy of flow. I feel like before they came into this 7 of fire, right? This is the energy of resistance. This is the energy of the opposite of this flow, okay? And look at this, we're getting the magic stream as well as in the flow. So this is really incredibly strong energy, guys, of your love, feeling that you guys were in flow. This stream, this magic stream, is also that same energy that you are feeling so good. You're feeling like this connection, this love is purifying you. This water, this is all cups energy. Again, this very flowy, beautiful, dreamy love, nurturing. Oh my gosh, I am so in the vibe. I'm so in the flow with this person. I love being in this magical stream with you. This is how they felt. They loved this flow. You brought magic to their life. This is the beautiful energy of that cups energy. Emotions flowing freely. Thoughts, emotions, love, connection, friendship, attraction, passion flowing freely. And then what did they do? They cut it off. This is the energy of cutting it off. That's the problem here. And what did they do? They went into Four of Swords, as in this is the energy of withdrawal, of solitude, of leaving that beautiful union that was flowing that energy and now being completely cut off and putting up walls. So this is the main problem here that they are deeply regretting. They're deeply regretting, and they want you to know that they're the ones who cut this off. They cut this off and they went into this solitude, and they made a big mistake in doing so, because look at these are their specific messages to you. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. And I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. So see, it's like they haven't given up on you. You are in them. You are in their energy. You are in their vibration. They deeply miss you. If you guys have been struggling, if you guys have little to no contact, they cannot forget about you. They see you everywhere. They feel you everywhere. And their deepest desire that they want you to know is to get back into this flow. So now let's take a look at what actions are they willing to take, right? Because they have this action card. It's like they need to take action. So Spirit, can you tell us what actions is your love going to be taking then? If this is their deep desire, which we're seeing it is, to come back into flow, what actions are they willing to take in order to make that happen? Are they willing to take action? Are they willing to take action soon? Wow. All right. Okay, so this is interesting. What I'm feeling here is that they will, but I am not feeling that it is going to be quick action. That's the thing. Okay, so here we have, again, they are feeling a lot of potential here. They know what the potential is here because they've already felt it with you. They feel so blessed to have you in their life, or to as far as they had you in their life. So it's not that they're not aware. They're incredibly aware of what the two of you have. So I feel like whatever this time apart that you may have had has really brought the blessings to light, okay? They see you as a tremendous blessing in their life. They see the tremendous potential, okay? They also see you as a treasure in their life, okay? They see you as a gift, as a treasure in their life. And they want this love to bloom. But what I'm feeling here is that this energy is not an immediate energy, okay? So it's coming, this bloom is coming, but see how it's like a spring bloom, as in there is a waiting period here. There is a divine timing here. And I do feel very much so that it has to do with the Seven of Swords. Okay, so it's like they need to deal with whatever these issues were. They need to resolve these issues, because all of this has nothing to do with how they feel about you. They love you, okay? All of their feelings towards you are incredible. They're beautiful feelings. So the issue here is not you guys. The issue in their life is their own sense of whatever they are dealing with here, whether it's a karmic issue or karmic situation, or their own, emotional unavailability. But this is going to be about them cleaning up their mess, okay? And with this, love is going to bloom, okay? It is going to bloom, but it is going to take them some amount of time to clean this up, okay? So there is a divine timing here that is coming, absolutely. So let's go ahead and get your final guidance from Spirit. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Wow, this is really beautiful, because I feel like this is Spirit telling you that, it's important for you to not have this resistance, right? Because we saw so much resistance in your love here. So for you, whatever this blooming period is, whatever this kind of gestation period may be for your person to deal with their issues here, and if you still want to be with them, then it's time for you to also practice your own acceptance. Focus on your own well-being. Accept that there may be some divine timing here, but have faith that all will be well in the end. All right, so if you haven't already, please do make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey. So thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, this is for my loves who chose the reddish brown crystal. This is your reading for what your twin flame, your soulmate, what would they really wish for you to know? What are their urgent messages for you? What do they want you to know about their thoughts and feelings about you, about this connection? What are their specific messages for you? What would they say to you if they could, from their deepest heart and highest self? We're also going to take a look at what are they wanting to do next, right? What actions are they willing to take towards this connection? And then we're going to end with final advice from Spirit. So let's take a look at what you got here. You have, for your tarot, you have the Messenger of Earth. You have the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups. And you have the Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands. Wow, okay. Yeah. Wow, okay. So one of the, first off, beautiful energies that I'm getting here is that your love, they really want you to know that they are transforming, okay? That they are going through a very transformational stage right now in their life. And they are really working on creating real change in their life. It also wants you to know that this is a change that has been long coming, right? And one of the things that they regret is the fact that it took them so long, okay? That it has taken them so long. They have this energy coming through that's interesting. It's almost like this energy of apology, as in they want to apologize to you because they feel at some point they wasted your time. They feel really bad that they may have wasted too much of your time. They may have been so slow in, expressing to you how they truly feel about you, because they deeply love you, but they were definitely a little bit kind of like a tortoise here. It's like a tortoise energy, like a turtle energy. Like they were literally a bit too slow in trying to move this connection forward. And so that's one of their deep regrets. But they also want you to know that they feel really bad about that because they were confused for a while. And so they needed some sort of time in order to step into their power. Because I do feel that when they met you, when you guys connected, when you fell in love, I'm feeling that they weren't really at a great place in their life. Like they wish that when they met you, they were ready for you. Because I'm getting the energy from them that they were not prepared when they met you. It's like the timing was off for them. It's almost like they wish, like, you are the love of their life, that is clear. But it's almost like this energy of, wow, I wish I had met the love of my life when I was ready, when I knew that it was the right time in my life, when I had my shit together. Like that's how they feel. Like they didn't have their crap together when they met you. And they feel like that's why they screwed up their chances with you. That's why they kind of messed a lot of things up. And that may be the reason why you guys are in some form of separation or struggle right now, is because the timing was off for them. They were at some sort of a stage in their life where they were really not ready or open, or even, I'm feeling for some of you, not even really capable of giving you the kind of commitment that you deserve. All right. So for some of you, I'm feeling that this had to do with practical issues because of this Knight of Earth, or this Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles energy. So I'm feeling that for some of you, when you guys met, your person wasn't quite settled in their life. I feel like maybe they didn't have a great job, or they felt like they hadn't been as successful as they want. They may have been between jobs. They may have been financially struggling. They may have been very insecure about their career. I feel like they were stalled. There was something about their life that was not moving forward when they met you. They felt like they were stuck and stalled. And I do feel that this is the kind of person who they don't do well when it comes to their heart if they don't feel good in their life. You know how some people are able to separate that out? Like if they feel like, okay, I still have stuff to do in my life, like in terms of money, career, success, self-confidence, I'm still working on that, but I'm still very open to love. If I fall in love, awesome. I can still work on my success and my material life, but I can also still be in love, right? But then there are other people who can't do that. Like if they're not feeling right in their material life, if they feel that they're not achieving their goals or they're not where they want to be, they sometimes cut themselves off from love as well, because they're like, well, what do I have to give? I'm not feeling great myself. I don't have the confidence. What can I give in love if I don't even feel like me, myself? So I feel like this is that energy that, one of the reasons why they were very slow in this connection, why they didn't move forward quickly, is because they were not feeling like they were in the best place. Okay. They did not feel empowered in their life. They also want you to know that they felt like they had lost control of their life in some way. Again, this has to do with this energy. And I feel from them that they were dealing with certain things that made them feel very, very constricted and tied down in their life. Either they had responsibilities or things going wrong that were keeping them bound, that were keeping them kind of tied to something else. For some of you, again, not for all of you, this is just for a small percentage of you. This for yourself can also represent karmic situations and third-party situations. So for some of you, yes, they may have been, when you met, in some other relationship with somebody else. that they were struggling to free themselves from. Now, this could have been a toxic relationship, a toxic energy. They could also have already left this person, but this person is trying to get them back or hold on to them in some way. For some of you, I'm also feeling that this is something where there's a situation here for some of you where this person has been married to somebody else. They may even have kids, and the former spouse is trying to manipulate them through the children. That's another energy that I'm getting. Again, this is for just some of you, take it as it resonates. If that's not your story, that's fine. But for some of you, I do feel that your person was really unavailable, really struggling because they literally had to choose between, the kids and you in some way, as in that the other person, that spouse, was trying to use the children to keep your person away from you. Okay, so again, that's only for some of you, but I feel like that's coming through really, really strongly because it's like they needed to free themselves and they were not doing it. Okay, they were, again, slower energy. They're trying to figure out how to free themselves, how to step into their own power. So either way, like for those of you who are not in third-party situations, the energy is the same. Your person was struggling to step into their power one way or the other. They were not feeling the strength. Okay, they were either struggling here with where they are or were in their life. They're not happy with where they are in their life, and they just didn't feel like they could open up emotionally because they weren't happy, but they were really feeling disempowered. Okay, they were just feeling really down on themselves and very, very disempowered. And that is why they're coming through also with the 9 of Water. So this is the energy of somebody who is really struggling to find a place for themselves in life. Their focus is more on their own well-being because they know that if they don't feel great, they're not able to give to you. So that's another urgent message that they also have for you. They want you to know that, hey, I was not feeling good about myself at all. I didn't have good self-esteem. I didn't have good self-confidence. I was having self-worth issues. I may have been dealing with toxic relationships that I've not been able to come out of. And so I was really trying to find my way. I was not ready to meet the love of my life because I was so lost myself. So that's why I regret so much that I was very slow in recognizing that you are my soulmate, recognizing that you're my twin flame, or recognizing that you are the love of my life. Even though I knew it deep down, I just wasn't able to fully pursue you, to pursue this connection the way I wanted to. And so that is why I feel that they are, and I'm going to go back to what I said in the beginning of this reading, is that they really are coming through in the energy of transformation. Like they are working really hard to change the situation. They want you to know that they have a deep, deep desire to shift out of that and to shift into the energy of being able to come to you and make you a real offer, of being able to give you a real relationship, of co-creating with you. They're in the process of opening up their life, because look at this beautiful energy here of wide open and creation. So in the sense that with this 9 of Cups, right, where they were so focused on themselves because they felt so disempowered, they want you to know that they are working on themselves and their energy and working on their material life here with this Knight of Pentacles energy. It may be slow going, right, because that is a slower moving energy, but they are trying to open themselves up. I love this wide open energy because this is also the energy of transformation. This is also the energy of finally saying, look, I am worthy to receive. I am worthy to have you in my life. I'm worthy to have your love. I want to be worthy to have your love, your support, to have this incredible love in my life. And I want to create that with you together. Okay, so there's this co-creative energy that is finally coming through. And I feel like, look at the beautiful difference, right, between these two things. It's like they are trying to transition out of this where they couldn't free themselves, where they couldn't step into their power. And now they're trying to step into their power and to be able to do it with you, because they know that if they can come into this powerful partnership with you, from there they can create beautiful things. They can create beautiful things, because see, this 9 of Cups or 9 of Waters energy is just this stop on the way to the 10 of Cups, which is having that beautiful life with you, creating a beautiful life with you. So I feel like right now they're kind of stuck in this energy, but they are looking to move on. They're looking to move to that 10 of Cups, right? This is the final step along the way that you really have to deal with yourself, right? You have to face yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to say, look, it is time for me to step into my power, because if I don't do that, I'm going to lose you forever. So that's what they want to know. They want you to know that they've realized that if they don't step into their power, they know that they're going to lose you. They're not going to be able to have this incredible relationship. And see, I feel like one of their greatest fears that they also want you to know is that they are afraid of leaving your life. They don't want to. Okay, look at this empty chair. It's like they're feeling the emptiness here. They see the emptiness of you not being there, and it is killing them. Look at this. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. So this chair where you sat, symbolically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in every way, is empty for them right now. So if you guys are in some form of separation, this emptiness is really, really trying them. It is very difficult for them. And they don't want it to continue. They don't want you to leave their life forever. Okay, they're dealing with it for now, but they don't want it to last. Look at the 6 of Wands. This is the beautiful energy of wanting to progress towards a victory, even if it's taking smaller steps, right? This is also the energy of winning small battles so you can win the war. I feel like, again, they're taking baby steps into stepping into their power. Okay, they may not be, the most fastest moving energy, right? But they are taking baby steps. They want the small wins that lead to the bigger victory. So what's great about this energy is that it shows movement. Okay, so if your love has been kind of stuck in a static energy, if your connection has been stuck in this kind of, just stuck in the mud energy, they also want you to know that they are now moving out of it. They're not going to stay stuck. They want to move this energy forward. Okay, they want to move this connection forward. See? Look at this. Something important, such as a new job or raise. So see, I also feel that for many of you, your love, remember when we talked about them not being in a great place in their material life? For some of you, it's like they are either unemployed or in between jobs, or even if they are employed, they're not happy where they're at. They feel that they're not being valued. They feel that they're not making enough money, or they want to make more money, right? Or they want a promotion. There's something here that they've been working on that is also going to help them open up. Because see, as they get this new opportunity, and I feel for many of you, yes, your love is getting a new opportunity when it comes to their finances, when it comes to their material life. And this new opportunity is going to be great for the two of you as well. It's going to spill over. The gifts of this opportunity, the blessings of this opportunity is going to spill over into your connection, as in as they get this new job or new promotion or new position, or as their business, say they are entrepreneurs, as their business starts making more money and is more successful, they're going to turn a corner emotionally. This is going to help them so much with their own self-esteem, their own self-confidence. It's going to make them feel so much better, so much more ready to give. It's going to give them the inspiration to open themselves emotionally, and it's going to help them feel amazing in this Nine of Cups energy, so that they can now move on to that beautiful Ten of Cups. So whatever they are now getting in this material world is going to be so beautiful for the two of you, okay? Because it's going to help them get out of this confused state. See, I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. So as they were struggling with all of this, it really did take them into that confusion, right? But they want you to know that things are shifting, this transformational energy, the things that they've been working on, their goals, their dreams, they're wanting to create a better life for themselves and for you, is going to get them out of this confused energy. It's making the path clear. It's making this path between the two of you wide open. It's creating the bridge for you guys to create something better. And look at this. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. So they are feeling your energy. They're feeling the love, the connection, the desire, right? To have this beginning, this new beginning, to come back from this kind of stuck energy. So let's take a look at that now. Spirit, can you please tell us what actions is your love going to take towards you now? What are they planning? What actions are they planning to take now towards this connection? See? Oh my gosh, see? This is a confirmation of exactly what we were saying. What actions? Wow, see? Oh, thank you, Spirit. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm loving this. Please tell us some more. Let's get some more clarity here. What actions? Oh, look at that. See? So beautiful. So this is exactly a confirmation from Spirit again, see? So I feel so strongly here, guys. Your person, they don't want to settle for less, and nor do they want you to settle for less. As in, they want to make a commitment to you. Look at this. They want to make a commitment to you, but it has so much to do with that material world. As in, again, this is the same energy. There's something here that they need to build up. Either it's more money, more finances, getting out of a third-party situation, and whatever the consequences may be of that, right? There may be an ex-spouse or some sort of, financial fallout from having to pay either, child support, alimony, divorce, whatever it is, right? They are looking to find their place again, their financial footing, their material footing, their job, their work, their money, their finances, so that they can build a home with you. They don't want to settle for less when it comes to you. Okay, they don't want the two of you struggling. They want to come to you strong, empowered, feeling like they stepped into their real power. They want to come to you as an equal, to co-create this beautiful life with you, to build a real life, tangibility, not just fantasies and dreams, but to create a real life in the material world together, not scrounging, not settling for less, not struggling. Okay, this is what they want, because look at this. This is the same energy again. This energy is the same energy of creation. This fertility energy is a beautiful card of creating together. They want to create this connection together. And for some of you, this is also about starting a family. as in they want to come towards you. They want to offer you a real relationship. It may be marriage, it may be solid commitment, and they would like to have children with you. For some of you, yes, they want to start a family, because this is all about fertility, starting a new life, opening up a new home, and starting a new family. Wow, beautiful. So let's get your final advice from Spirit here. Spirit, what is your final guidance for our beautiful ones here who are watching this? Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. See? So I do feel that there are these changes coming, right? With this 6 of fire. This is the energy of beautiful new victories, new changes that are coming, things that the two of you are going to create together. Okay, this is beautiful. So please do let me know what you thought of this reading. Make sure you leave me a comment in the box below. If you haven't already, please do make sure you subscribe, like, and share. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey. Thank you so much for being here, guys. You know how much I love you, and I'll see you all on the next video.